Hi there, Mairead here from Sourdough Sisters. This is a little video to show you how to make a pizza using our Pizza Sorella sourdough balls if you don't happen to have a pizza stone or a pizza steel. What you do first of all is you get your oven and you put it on to the absolute max and you preheat it for a good 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes if you can. But what I want you to do also is get your pizza, the tray that you're going to put your pizza onto, just an ordinary baking tray, put it in the oven and let it preheat good and hot. But before that, what you'll have done is you'll have cut out a piece of baking parchment that's the same size as your baking tray. So here is the dough ball as it is, and you're going to tip that out onto a little mound of flour like so. There it goes. Now, what you want to do is get another little bit of flour and just put it on the top. Not too much, just enough so that it stops sticking. And now what I want you to do is dimple in the middle. Dimple, 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 dimple. Now you've kept the pizza dough ball in the fridge and you might have taken it out of the fridge just for maybe 20 minutes before you're going to cook it. So you're just going to dimple to the edge. You don't want to dimple the actual edge because you want a nice rim around the edge. So it's like I suppose like a saucer. So you see how it's about maybe 4 or 5 inches in diameter? And now the fun starts. You can actually put it up in your hands. So you're going to do it like so. You see? And you're going to just little invisible punches with rounded fingers. Don't be poking your fingers through. What you might do is just get rid of the flour there. You don't need that flour anymore. So you want it just to make it nice and thin as you like. Some people like it very thin, some people don't like it so thin. Now that is about as thin as I want it. And you're going to put it onto your baking parchment, and then you can actually do a little bit of a stretch as well. You can do all kinds of things on that. Or you can make it extra thin like that at the edges. Okay, now we have our toppings all ready for us here. The first thing we're going to do is put our sauce on, a bit of tomato sauce. Not too much, just a bit. Sometimes I like to, just to spread it out so you have tomato sauce all over, I like to use a little brush. And so you can bring it right to the edge like that. Okay. Next, what do you want to have on your pizza? Okay, how about some pepperoni? Pepperoni is on. Maybe in a little circle like so. Now himself likes a bit of cheese, extra cheese on. So this is sort of like your apricot cheese, cheddar that you can get in your supermarket. It gives a little sweetness to it. Veg, just to have 1 or 2 of your units a day. Oops, they're going flying. Bit of onion. I like a bit of red onion and stuff like that. Nice one. That's a bit of a lump there now. Get rid of that. And then finally, the very top, you want to get your cheese. Oh, I'd advise you don't go too crazy on the wet toppings. Keep it like relatively, because it's a moist enough dough with a fairly high hydration, and you don't want to get not too soggy. So here you go. I think that might be plenty. Now, you have your pizza tray, or the tray, just a regular baking tray in the oven, like so. This is boiling hot. You don't want to touch it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, over you go. On it goes. And straight back into the oven. Back up to me. Bob's your uncle. 10 minutes later, you have yourself a nice pizza. Bon appetit.